I like when I saw when they picked him, I didn't.
Wrong actor, in my
know
opinion,
him.
the wrong actor.
Really?
Yes, they could have picked anyone else.
Who do you want to play that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright.
But who do you think?
Recording.
The logo came out.
Yeah. I'll just.
Hi everyone, this is Isaac.
Right.
My first
I
podcast.
guess I will introduce us.
Yes, please.
Alright.
In your podcast.
It is your podcast.
All right, welcome everybody to the Fabishma podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all for listening to the audio version for as long as you have. Now we have a video version and we have a brand new YouTube channel that you should hit the subscribe button. But if you don't want to, that's fine. You can always come back. We do a deal here. Like you watch one video and if you like it enough that you come back, that's a free trial. Now you subscribe. Thank you all so much. And yeah, welcome. I have my very good friends Will right here, David, Isaiah, and Renee.
Hi.
And yeah, we are at the coast. We are in Watamu, and we're just here to have some fun time and to talk.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, so I want this to be as chill as possible.
Yep.
For
Alright,
all of
sure.
us.
Like reggae.
And- huh?
You go reggae.
Exactly. But like, okay, the first question I have, or the first thing I have, is I was talking to this dude before, and we have a huge problem. I think the new Batman movie is crap.
The what?
The new Batman movie. I think.
Batman movie?
Yeah.
The new Batman, yeah, it is
Oh,
crap.
is it bad?
It's crap. To the point where I didn't even watch it. I didn't even bother.
Yo, are you
I
actually?
didn't
I
even
think it's
bother.
Batman.
No, I knew it
watched
was
it.
crap the minute I saw it.
Will is like, what the? I watched it, and I was like,
You gave it the time of day.
oh yes, 3
Why?
hours. 3 hours.
Wow.
I enjoyed
Wow.
3
it.
hours.
No, no, no.
It's so
Guys,
good.
hold on,
It's
hold
so
on.
good.
I left
literally-
halfway between the movie. I just left.
I literally have just come from watching it.
And you like it?
Just now. Like when we
Slow.
met at the swimming pool.
Slow.
It
Slow
is slow.
Slow.
It
It's
is
not
slow.
boring.
It was so good. It was
What?
so good. The action was good. The
Subpar.
scenes were good. I mean, it was all around a good.
All right.
Subpar.
And
It was not
here's-
subpar.
And Will
Agree to disagree.
gave me an explanation that he thinks.
Let's
What do you
hear
say?
it.
All right, here it is. So the Batman isn't an action movie, first and foremost. It's a detective movie. It's a detective noir movie. So it's not supposed to be like these MCU movies where you're watching these cities just burn down in flames, which does, spoiler, happen at the end. But that's not what the culmination of the movie is. It's supposed to be about Batman when he's young, learning more about his detective side and less of his brain-bashing action side. On top of that, it's a beautifully shot movie. So even if you don't like the action,
cinematography was
you can
good.
sit there and watch the cinematography and just get engrossed in the art of the
Okay.
film. If nothing else.
I'm gonna
But
say-
it's kind of like the Joker. It's a different kind of movie for superheroes. But I like the
completely
Joker
different
because
than
it's a
detective.
Character
it's
setting?
a psychology movie. It's not like an action movie.
See, like-
but even the Batman, it just was the actor for he
Robert
played,
Pattinson.
Yeah, he played in Twilight.
If you're still stuck on Robert Pattinson in
No.
Twilight, then you have a problem with Twilight.
I
not
really
with
do.
Batman.
I really do. I have beef. I have beef.
Twilight.
Oh no.
I ain't
He's
gonna
just
lie.
not a
You're not
good
talking about
actor.
Twilight.
He
No,
isn't.
please. Have you seen him in The Lighthouse? Have you seen him in anything except for Twilight?
No.
Then you're just a superficial film
But
enthusiast.
no, even in Batman, I just didn't think he was a good actor.
Really?
No.
He was what that was supposed to be. He's supposed to be
He
a
acted
goth
like
Batman,
Batman, yeah.
who's sitting there at the beginning of his year. It's year 2. That's all it is. He's been doing it for 2
Well, maybe I
years.
just don't know, like DC.
That's see, like for me, like I think, like when I walked in, I think I've also been spoiled by like Marvel.
Yeah.
And I understand, but like when I walked in, and like after watching the Dark Knight trilogy, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be like, and then it started like, and I was telling you, right, like for me, the other Batman, like in the Dark Knight and stuff, like when he appeared, it was like the lights would go off, then you see him and then he would disappear, and then see him and then disappear, and then like he would start beating people. But this one, he actually appears, like he walks onto the scene, and that was I was like, that's so interesting.
It's very realistic, and I like that. I do like that.
Yeah. Like, and also like him being that close to the police, like because in the other ones, he was always like only meeting one person. He would only meet Gordon, the chief, whatever. But like with this one, he was with them like right there, and I was like, that is so interesting because they always wanted to catch him, but for this one, it's like he's helping them. So yeah, that was I thought that was pretty cool. But
I think the issue is that just like you're talking about with Marvel, is like we're kind of spoiled over. We're spoiled by that type of superhero movie. So this is where you have to go into movies with no presuppositions, which is really hard for people because we think Dark Knight trilogy for DC, and that's why all of the modern ones have let us down.
Yeah.
Like Aquaman, Justice League.
They set it up so high.
Exactly. Like those movies set the bar too high for DC, but then we also have Marvel, like with the comedy and stuff. Like we're going into like thinking CGI blockbuster with lots of comedy, and that's not what Batman has ever really been. But on top of that, that's like what the superhero genre is defined by when it's not anymore. So unless you like have a lot of background knowledge, so are a little bit of a nerd, like you probably wouldn't have enjoyed the Batman, except for the cinematography aspect if you like, videography and things.
I liked everything about Batman except for the actor. I thought he was very strange.
Really?
The way he acted.
See, I like when I saw when they picked him, I didn't.
Wrong actor,
I
in
didn't
my
know
opinion,
him.
the wrong actor.
Really?
Yes, they
That's-
could have picked anyone else.
Who do you want to play that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright.
But who do you think would play emo, moody, young Batman?
Moody.
Emo, moody, young Batman. Like we have Ben Affleck. who's
Wait, but
before
why
this.
does he have to be moody? He's what?
He's think about it.
Oh, wait, now how old is he? How old is he in this
billionaire
time?
with daddy
in this period,
issues.
how old is he?
In this,
He's like,
how old is he?
Like what? In his
25 maybe.
Oh, yeah.
25.
Lost his parents like when he was,
so
he's
young.
in his
when he was a
20s.
child.
That makes
But
sense.
hey, let me just say this, yeah. Let me just say this.
Okay.
I just watched it. I loved it.
You loved it.
I loved
From
it.
beginning to end.
I mean, at the beginning, they did do a good job at the starting
Slow.
scene.
Okay, but alright.
They did do a good job at the
Oh
starting
my gosh.
scene. I was so engrossed in the beginning, and I was like, okay, now I have to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Another thing for me, with the movie, the music was awesome. But like, here's a question, and I know this is gonna split the aisle, but did they really have to have that lady in?
Which lady?
Yes.
Catwoman?
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh,
Did they have to have her?
She's so fine.
Yeah, she was so
She's my favorite
fine.
Catwoman ever.
She
Hands
is
down, favorite Catwoman.
Okay, I know she's
Their
kind-
tension is so good. The fight where he catches her breaking into the safe, bro.
That's a. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I do
God.
like the romance between the two of them is very good.
I will say something that will trigger people.
Wow.
I will say so. So trigger warning.
We've
Out
already
there-
triggered.
everyone
We're
watching.
already
Trigger
triggered.
warning to all of you. But I think in a superhero story, you have to have somebody who's gone through something like super hard,
Yeah.
so that it can make a good storyline.
Yeah.
That's
So
not-
let's take Batman. Yeah, as a child, he was scared of bats, and then his parents
Oh, he
died.
was?
Yeah. And then that's
They don't touch
Batman.
on that in the new one. This new one
But
has
anyway,
no origin story.
Yeah. So like he's scared of bats. His parents died, and then he went to the freaking mountains and became a ninja, and then he came back and became a vigilante.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like a good way to become a story, like a good storyline. Let's look at someone else. Superman. His
Sure.
whole planet blew up.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
so he
everyone
had to
knows
come
the
to
story, yeah.
Earth,
Yeah.
and he had to like figure out how exactly to move within our Earth.
They had to have character forming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Catwoman didn't have a backstory.
That's true.
That- that's
no
basic plot.
exact. There's no exact.
I mean, her friend
They
died,
haven't gotten to
and
that
then-
point yet. They haven't developed her story yet. They might do it in the future, but they
Yeah.
haven't gotten to that point yet.
So
Just because they haven't done it yet doesn't mean that she doesn't have a backstory.
all I'm saying is, right now, she was not a good character. I don't think that she should have been in it. But if they decide to give her backstory, I will sit and watch.
I agree that
But otherwise,
I don't think
have
she
been
should just be there for sex appeal.
there. Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think she's very sexy. I love her, but I don't think she should just be there for sex appeal.
Switching from DC, we're going straight to my favorite Marvel. And spoiler. Oh well, this is not a spoiler really, but like I was sitting with him on the train and I saw a notification come on my phone that Marvel released the first trailer of the Black Panther 2. And listen, it's just like a 1 minute trailer, right? But just watching back, I'm already like, wow. Have you seen the trailers?
I don't think so, no.
Oh wow, it's like, see, like for me, Black Panther meant a lot, like when it was happening, because like it was like, you know, the first black superhero, whatever, and then the guy died.
Yeah.
So now it's like.
So who's going to replace him?
That's the question.
Yeah.
See,
So in the second trailer, who is the main character?
they kind of play around.
I
with
haven't
that.
seen.
Yeah, they kind of play around with that. Like they don't really
No.
show somebody wearing the suit. Does that make sense? So I think they also want to respect him, like respect him as a
Yeah.
his legacy. But they also want to introduce the new one, because if they just showed it, people will like, oh,
Does he have a
that's a huge spoiler. But like for me, I feel like such you know like Legends. Like I know this is going to like split the island again, but I feel like there's some people in like legendary stories like Tupac, Biggie, right? And like let's say Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson was a legend anyway. But like there's some people that I feel like their death makes them legends. I'm not saying Tupac and those guys were not legends, but I feel like if maybe he would have continued and being there now, maybe he would not be like such a legend. But because they die at such a young age, after doing what they did, like I feel like forever in the movie like world, Chadwick Boseman would be a legend.
Well, how do you think they're
Yeah.
going to continue the story with his death?
See that now, like I think so. There's a clip though of a baby being born in water.
So, yeah, see, I haven't seen the second.
Wait. I don't like spoilers, so I don't want to hear this.
It's a trailer. It's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer.
Yeah, everyone
I
can see
don't
this.
watch- I
It's
don't
not a
watch
spoiler.
trailers.
Everyone can see this.
It was spoil it for me though.
It's in the
I don't watch
Because
trailers.
you're choosing
I
to be a
don't watch
spoiler.
trailers.
Go and watch it yourself then.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't watch trailers. I don't want spoilers.
Okay. Listen, for any other movie, I would not watch the trailer, but this is the Black Panther we're talking about. There's so much history behind it.
But now that I know that,
No, but like,
I don't know much about it. Like, I mean, maybe this could also be like a topic of conversation, not to like completely disrupt the flow of the show. But like, I hate watching trailers because like it already gives me a idea of what's gonna happen, and so like I already assemble a storyline
Oh,
in my
yeah.
head. So like that's why I don't want to watch it.
So you
no
want to walk into the
expectations
movie
at all.
with a blank slate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
see,
Exactly.
that's hard for me. That's really hard for me. Because I feel like the trailer will tell me how good. Because like you want to have an
But
idea.
it doesn't matter how good it is. You watch it regardless.
This is Black Panther 2 we're talking about.
Everyone will watch it. Let's be honest. Everyone will.
I think it will be the most watched movie on the planet. When this one comes out,
Yeah.
even if it's a bad movie, I feel like people will, because of who, like all that has built up to it, even if it's a bad movie, people will be relaxed to critique like that, which will be like negative about it. So we'll see. Oh yes. Speaking of like things that are hot, I want to talk about the heat wave. Have you guys heard of the new heat wave? There's a heat wave. Well, I don't. Let me just Google it now. But like, there's a heat wave in Europe. That's like really
All
Europe,
across,
China.
even in America, Texas.
America.
I was in Texas like
Oh, Spain,
maybe
right?
2 weeks ago. I don't know in Celsius, but in Fahrenheit it was like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
That is death rate right there. You die in that heat.
Okay, here.
Europe,
no, it is
104. That's unheard of in Europe.
It's not supposed to be that
Okay,
high.
so but then even in Texas, okay, who watches Dude Perfect? I mean, I watch.
Oh wait, yeah, that's actually true.
Because like even then, like a few summers ago, they talked about it being really hot.
This summer,
Like, I'm
or
just thinking.
to come.
No,
like,
not this summer. But then like they talked about it in one of their other videos, which was like a few summers ago, and they're like it's.
About the
getting
current
really
summer
hot.
being very hot.
I mean, yeah, I'm expecting Texas to kind of be like a.
So these ones.
Texas
So
is
so
always
like
hot.
Yeah.
this is
No
not
matter
even
what.
like.
Yeah, Texas is hot, but it's never quite 110 every single day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
See-
It's like really, it's
See,
really.
the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about is more of like, it's almost like a climate disease and not really like a season. Because, so what happened was, there was a, says here,
global warming.
no, it's just an anomaly. So there was a tropical storm, it's called Tropical Storm Alex. There always have funny names for these storms. Helen, Alex,
His name is Alex.
the storm,
His name is Alex.
Alex, yeah. Anyway, so So they say since
Alex, right.
June and July 2022 now, persistent heat waves have affected parts of Europe, causing wildfire evacuations and heat-related deaths. The highest temperature recorded was 47 degrees Celsius. That's 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
160.
Yeah, 16. 116.
16. Oh, okay.
No,
I was going to say 60.
in Portugal.
People are boiling.
No.
That was like that was a week ago. But like it's moving. That's the problem. Like it's not like in one place. It's moving.
So,
And
in Europe, I heard that it was like 100 degrees.
Yeah. Now it's like so even like it's hotter than it's always hot. In like England, and so now it's like shifting towards the state, and like it's just like going that way. I think.
It's been in the States.
Oh, yeah,
I've experienced it in the States.
So now
I mean,
I
y'all are from South Carolina, yeah?
Yeah,
So you've seen it as well.
they're saying that now it's June was in France, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway. Norway is always cold. Norway had a heat wave. Portugal was the highest, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain. So it's just like going through Europe, Switzerland, the UK, and I think America. So that's very interesting though. I saw a picture of somebody in China actually, so it's funny. So this lady, I saw a video of her. So it got so hot. The only way she could keep cool was by dancing. So she went to like she was working out and she poured water on herself and she would dance to like create like wind.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
The only
so-
thing I've seen from China is the healthcare workers, in the hazmat suits for the COVID, just passing out and throwing up because it's so hot and they're in all the
Inside the
PPE
suits, yeah,
and they
yeah.
just throw up and they have to be stripped of their PPE
Yeah.
and taken care of.
That's tough.
What?
I saw his face. He like when he said PPE. Wait. Why?
What? Yeah, explain.
Were you talking about he, ni, ni, ni?
No, it's talking about the PPE.
PPE.
Sorry.
It's not like PP.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'm really tired.
Bruh.
Or you're just 5.
I could be fine.
I mean, aren't we all in some way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isaiah,
Some way or another.
I was
yes.
gonna ask you. So yesterday I sent Nat Geo a video of you talking about anime. I did not know that you were such an enthusiast of anime.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
an
love
animal
animals so
advocate.
much.
An advocate of anime. Yeah.
I took the video, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we'll
I was
play the
in the-
video at the end. That was so fun when Isaiah was like, and then this is what cracked me up. It's like, you were like, hey, go. And then he does it like,
Oh yeah, like he did the thing with his hand.
Yeah,
and then-
Everyone, my name is Jake Studio, and I'm gonna show some snakes and turtles. So right over here is this is just a turtle, so cute, and over here is another turtle, and and over here
so
there's
he just kept going. That was so cool.
a snake. No wait,
No,
it was
the
a fish.
fish. Yeah, it was a fish. Yeah.
I do think though that like on a serious note, like I think you could be like one of those. I don't know what, but you have the voice, your name,
A lot of people say
Rings,
I
has
have
the
the voice.
You do have the
Yeah.
voice.
the
He does
voice
have
like
the voice.
yeah, and then you have that ring like Isaiah Custody. I could see that like,
Isaiah.
and then your personality also fits.
Custodio.
Custodio.
Custody, yeah, like they'll be like,
Wow.
ooh, like, see that, like
Yeah.
I feel like there's some names that I could not see some names being
But
famous.
it clicks. It's very.
yeah,
It's off the tongue very
yeah.
quickly.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You should try.
You never know.
I will say
Yeah.
all
You should go
news
for it.
channels. All
I'm
news
open
channels.
for
Yeah.
He
open
wants to be a news
opportunities.
anchor, so
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to do
I
that.
really
news
think it's the
channels.
voice though for you.
Isaiah,
Or like you could start a podcast. Like.
could you look at that camera and introduce your news?
Yeah, if it's
channel?
news, yeah, we can give you the spotlight.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Isaac Custodial, and I just want to say good night, New York.
That was a good one. All right. Oh yeah. For
Oh,
you.
actually, on like the video that we did, when we went to the snake park, we learned a lot, and I just realized how much misinformation there is over the internet. Like, have you ever like heard what to do in case like you're bitten by a snake or something?
You go to the hospital?
Milk the area.
Milk?
Milk it.
Yeah,
you
like,
milk the
like-
area.
Oh, okay.
Milk the area?
Yeah, you milk it.
Scream. I would do that.
It's not about cream, it's about milking the area to milk the poison out.
I would scream
to, like,
instead of
remove it.
milking. I would
Yeah, and then you would have died.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's you.
I told this guy, snakes are the bane of my existence.
Oh, yeah.
So like, if I enter anywhere where there's snakes, my chances of like leaving just like
It decreases
yeah,
greatly.
and like it's not even like I don't think I would not be helping myself. I just feel like if it bit me,
You would die.
I would die more of like
The shock.
the realization that it actually happened than actually like the venom. I'll be like, oh no, you just did that, and then I'll just be gone. So,
What are you supposed to do then?
No, I want to first hear like what are the things, and then at the end I'll probably like.
Okay, I say milk it.
Yeah, milking.
Yeah.
What else? Have you had anything?
Mm-mm.
No.
can you use your mouth?
I've heard that you should
Yeah, I heard
suck
something about sucking.
it and spit, but then you have the poison in your mouth.
Yeah.
So if you have a wound, you're killing yourself.
Exactly, pretty much.
You have to be careful not to swallow
So
it.
how do you know though
You don't.
if the milk is coming out? Because it's bloody, right? How do you know if like
You just keep going until
like
you hope
is it,
it's
is it
gone.
a different color?
Then that
Or you
becomes
just
No,
bloodletting.
it won't be
Is it
gone.
clear?
It's just like
That
you-
becomes bloodletting.
Yeah, at that
That
point
becomes-
you want to get rid of all the blood in this area.
Kind
Essentially.
of a dead. Okay. Anyway.
But your heart can pump more blood to this area. You just want to get rid of the blood that's poisonous.
I mean, I do understand that.
Yeah.
Isaiah, is there anything like you?
Yeah,
like
animal expert, please.
Before
Tell us.
going to the snake park.
Before?
Yeah.
I always
Was there
knew that
something?
you run. Oh wait, if you got
Like if you got bit.
got bit, yeah, take you to the hospital. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
I know a lot of the things that I heard over the internet were like you have to tie up like the area
To
and
stop the poison
stop
from
the-
spreading
That's
to
what-
your heart.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I heard what else? Like there was the pressing it to come out. There was the sucking the venom out.
So, in my opinion, my medical opinion,
Medical.
you tie off the limb,
Yeah.
you suck, and then you milk.
Wow.
Whatever. You do all three. You do everything in your power to stop that poison from going to your heart. Because the minute it goes to your heart, you're done.
Not the brain.
No, the heart.
So what if
No,
it goes
wait.
to the brain?
So if it goes to the brain, then
but the
it will
heart
go to
is
the-
in your blood, so the blood is being pumped to the heart. If the heart stops, no blood is going to the brain. No blood is going to the brain. You're
Well-
done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but like what happens if it reaches the brain first?
Well, if it reaches the brain first, then it'll go to your nervous
Then you're
system.
going.
and then
You're going mad.
you know, paralyzed.
You're losing neurons. You're losing
But also like there's
consciousness.
But it depends,
There's three
like,
different
really.
types of venom.
There's
remember?
three, yeah.
There's 3 different types.
Yeah. There's like the one that affects your tissue, there's the one that affects your blood, and then there's the one that affects your nerves.
So which one is the most common? Because I've always been told the most common is the one that affects your blood. It goes to your heart. The same with the scorpions, the snakes.
I don't know the one that's actually more common. I think like there's just.
So I was
big
always
variety.
told
big
if
variety
you were
of
stung by a
things.
scorpion in your arm, it would go straight to your heart and you die.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah. But anyway, like when we went there, we were told the thing is you just have to stay calm. You're trying to keep your heart rate low. So
Yeah, see,
That
doesn't-
would kill me. Cause I would not.
You-
say-
Yeah, 'cause, yeah,
panicking
you'd be like freaking
immediately.
out. And I do understand. That'd probably be like the same way. But then like this whole thing of like trying to milk it and trying to like tie your hand. Apparently, all of that
Doesn't do anything.
work. Yeah.
Maybe it's small. It helps a little bit.
Well, who told
I mean,
you this though?
Yeah, who
it's
told you
the-
this
it's
one?
It's the guide at the place, and they're like trained on all that kind of
Okay.
stuff. And he just said,
I just looked like a
"Stay
random guy. I was
calm."
like, hey, come, let me tell you this.
But if you stay calm
Like, stay
and
calm.
still try to milk it and suck it out, it's helpful.
No, but then as you said, like if you have a wound in your mouth and then like it gets into
But
the.
who-
'cause
why,
the most
why
important
would you
thing
have
is
a wound
getting-
in your mouth?
People have wounds
Cold
in their
sore.
mouth.
How many
Oh,
how many
cold
people
sore,
have
yes.
cold sores?
Or you big, maybe like when you're chewing gum and you bite, like it takes a while to heal, right? Like just.
I
like-
get yeah. So if you know you have a cold sore, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't,
But
you might
have
have
to
you can never
try
be sure.
to
You can never
eliminate
be
the
sure.
poison.
I still wouldn't do. I wouldn't
Like when you're brushing your teeth, your tongue might hurt like your tongue might be, you know.
You might bite
What?
your tongue or something.
No, like when you some people brush their teeth, their tongue
Really aggressive.
really
Speak for
aggressive.
yourself. What are you talking about?
I brush my tongue aggressively, so maybe when I'm cutting it, when I'm brushing it, it
When
might,
you're
like-
cutting your tongue.
Sorry, sorry. When I'm brushing my tongue, it might just like I don't know, like you never know. I just feel like the mouth is such a funny place to like be like, oh, I'm not sure anything is, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
That's something.
But anyway, you can go on to
I have
what
a
you were
question for
saying.
you guys.
Yeah.
I know she's like, what? But, no. Okay, Renee,
What?
do you watch YouTube?
Rarely. I'm bored by it personally.
Yeah, I understand that. Are you on Instagram?
Yes.
Who's your favorite influencer and why?
My favorite influence.
The one person like you always like, oh, I love this person, I'm gonna watch this stuff.
I'm drunk. Okay. What's his? Rockman. Ben Rockman.
Ben, what does he do?
He does makeup. He's gay.
Okay.
He does makeup and he does He does comedy.
Do you know what's the name of that kid? He's younger. He's the same way.
The same way.
James Charles.
So
James
he's gay.
Charles. Do you watch James Charles? Why?
Because
I feel like he's the best makeup
he's
guy.
disrespectful.
He has a lot of allegations. As
Yeah,
well.
he does.
That man.
Just like Jeffree Star.
I love Jeffree Star.
I loved him too, but he has a lot of allegations against him. That's why I'm off of Instagram.
But even Rockman will start having allegations against him.
Yeah, a few, but like not as many. And you know what? I'm not on YouTube like that.
Okay.
I'm
what
not on
about-
Instagram like that. I'm on TikTok now. It's the new age. We're
TikTok?
on TikTok now.
Oh, I don't like it.
Keep up. I'm sorry. Keep up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaiah, what about you?
I'm not a YouTube person either.
Oh, you don't have
Maybe in middle
influencer?
school.
An influencer?
An influencer?
Tyler Oakley. Hannah Hart.
No. I do
Jenna
love
Marbles.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. Oh, I
I
have
do
to.
love Trevor Noah.
Me on YouTube. I like a lot of like money making stuff.
Oh, so like okay.
That's smart.
Oh, I will. I mean, I
That's
don't want to
that's
give
still
free plugs. I don't want
on
to give free
YouTube, but
plugs.
like very
Yeah,
heavily.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give like free plugs.
Come
to
on,
the
just
YouTube
say-
channels. Like, are you okay with giving free plugs
No
to
problem.
YouTube channels?
Yeah. I mean, you're watching my YouTube, so please subscribe. Then you go and watch his.
Yeah, subscribe here and then go and watch the guys that I'm talking about. Like Robert Kiyosaki, there's Chris Kroon, there is
Tony Robbins,
I don't watch Tony Robbins,
Gary V.
No, it's
Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone. That's that. Oh, Grant Cardone, you have to watch Grant Cardone. That man is smart.
Oh, Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious on YouTube.
I don't know. I don't know anything on YouTube. What are you talking about?
Peter McKinnon, he's a photographer and videographer, and then Alex Honnold. Maggie Smithbow more than him, but they sometimes do collabs and stuff. And Adam Andres, so there's three climbers.
I'm about to.
Can I just correct
and
myself
the
real quick?
Alex-
It's not Ben Rock, it's Brett Rockman. Brett.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. For
Sorry.
me, I'm gonna piss you guys off, but I love one, Mr. Beast, and two, Logan Paul. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you
No.
why. I'll tell you guys why. I know people.
No. You're
Let's
done.
hear. Let's hear what
You're done.
I want to hear.
Let's hear what you have to say.
You're done.
Go for it. Go for
Alright.
it.
You're done.
The reason why I love Logan Paul, right? So he said that, like, so okay. I understand the controversies he had, right? And then
Many controversies.
so many, but then there was a shift. Him and his brother are like different. He took a different path, and he went on a different path. And he started a podcast. That's where I knew about podcasts, first thing. Number two, I'm doing a project called 17 Immortals, which I'm going to plug right now. Please check out my 17 Immortals project. Okay, so the reason why I say it because I love Logan Paul is because of his podcast, what he did with it. It's actually very interactive. And then the projects he's doing. Listen, I know the guy has done a lot of dumb stuff, right? Justin Bieber was the same way when he was young. But like when he's grown, one thing, the credit you have to give to the guy is he knows what he's doing. And he makes you feel like he doesn't, but those guys know what they're
You're
doing.
gonna have to elaborate.
Okay, here's why, right? Like, there's some things the people, like Logan and Jake Paul, the brothers, right? There's some things they do, like that look so dumb, right? But there's a reason
It's
they
not
do it.
just dumb, it's disrespectful to people.
Well, so Jake Paul does that, but Logan has kind of toned it down.
Yeah, Logan's toned down a lot.
Yeah, but like the way, like, there's a few things, even like when they're doing the boxing, I know the way they do it. They're known for poking people and like trying to like create a scene, but like they're geniuses at that because I can do it, but there's a way they do it. Like they want you to think one way, and people tend to think that way. Like I would describe them as geniuses in what they do, even though people will say they're dumb. Does that make sense?
No, I
Because-
understand what you're saying. They know how to get attention.
They do, and so and now here's the thing: anyone can get attention, right? But now, turning that attention and like adapting to different situations and being at the top that for that long takes like okay, because
It does take a certain mindset and a skill.
and a skill.
But it doesn't excuse them from the fact that they're being disrespectful to many, many people. And they're
Okay,
not good
that's
people.
one.
They're not good
I
people.
wanna hear what she has to say, like, because I'm not.
You have to take,
I
for
wasn't
example,
no gangster, I
when they
wasn't.
went when they went
But
to
if
Japan
you know.
and they went to the suicide forest
see,
Oh,
and
that
they
thing,
videoed
yeah,
a
yeah.
man who had killed himself. Why?
see, I understand that,
Why?
but like, have you seen what has
Or
happened?
he kicked out his girlfriend and he videoed everything, all her things in the lawn.
Was that Jake?
Why?
That was Jake.
Was that Jake?
Both of them disrespectful.
I do understand.
people.
Like, here's the thing.
And they get views for that, but it's still disrespectful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I agree, but I also think
they're smart.
would you okay? Here's my question: would you be able to give them a second chance?
No.
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 You're done.
No, I'm done.
Do you believe in second chances?
No.
See, that's that. 'Cause for me, I
You
do.
one strike and you're out. I'm sorry, you're
I do
done.
believe in second chances, and I feel like
Well, good for you.
I think she doesn't believe it for other people, but she wants it for herself.
Wow, that is very deep too. You've only known me one day, and that is very bold of
No,
me to say.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, you make a mistake.
I make a
You
mistake,
want-
and if
you
someone
want
cuts
someone
me
else
off,
to,
and
like,
if
forgive
someone
you.
cuts me off, if someone cuts me off, then it's fine.
And it's fine.
Then they're
and you're
go.
okay with that.
Then go.
Okay, then cool.
All
I
right.
guess she's not like that.
you're talking about your influences, and you talked about Free Solo. Alex Honnold. Have you watched Free Solo? Have you watched Free Solo? You haven't?
What is
Okay, so you can explain.
Sure. Okay, so Free Solo is a documentary by Jimmy Chin, starring Alex Honnold, who's a professional rock climber. His main forte is free soloing. Go figure the name of it. Yeah. So basically, free soloing is rock climbing without any sort of protection. So no harness, no rope, no quick draws, bolts, nothing like that in the rock face that would keep you from dying if you fell, basically, or getting severely injured. But Alex created an amazing, or not created, he had an amazing feat where he free soloed El Capitan, one of the biggest walls in the world, in Yosemite, California, and they got it all on video, which is basically the story of still absolutely amazing, mind-blowing, and incredibly riveting, even though you know he survives.
Yeah.
But scary as all get out to watch.
Where is this program?
You watch on Disney Plus or National Geographic.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Free Solo.
Free Solo.
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet.
It's you need to watch it.
No,
Like,
I'm going to.
I-
Now that he's recommended it, now I'm going to watch it.
He that's another plug for free.
I don't know why you're giving free.
But I feel like he deserves it because of, oh my god, like when I was watching that stuff, there's people that like, okay, so there's different kind of, like the people who was killed, people who lack fear, and then people who were just crazy, right? Those type of people always always rise to the top for one reason or the other, right? This guy, I think he has all of them. He's skilled, he has no fear, chemically, like I think it's a biological thing, right?
Yeah, he
and
has
he's
a-
also
What's it discussed that it was a biological thing?
Yeah, I
He
think
lacks a
lacks,
hormone
the
that-
hormone for
He
fear.
lacks a hormone.
Yeah, the fear hormone.
So it was talked about in the movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it makes
Show
him,
the medical test.
it makes him like,
Interesting.
yeah, he cannot fear, like he doesn't fear. He climbed El Capitan without El Capitan
Yeah. In 4 hours too.
in 4 hours
Crazy.
without.
So it just shows when when the fear is taken away from you, what you can achieve.
He still
Without-
fears. It just doesn't rule.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He knows it's there, but he doesn't allow it to limit him from what he can do.
Which
Yeah.
is actually
That's-
something
that's
I
pretty amazing.
absolutely
But then
love.
like here's something else. Like if you give, I believe that that people without fear can achieve stuff. But you
People
also
without
have-
fear can also die.
Yes, you also have like even if he was fearful, he's still skilled enough to do it. Cause like
I think there's a difference between fear and intelligence. You can know, okay, I'm about to do this thing, it's going to get me killed. It's not about fear, it's about intelligence.
do you think he knew he was going? I mean, he knew, right?
He knows the risks.
Yeah, he knew. That's why he probably survived, because he knew, okay, if I do this thing, I'll
Yeah,
die.
yeah,
If I
that's
don't do
true.
this thing, I'll live.
Well, rock climbing, especially at that level, is like a dance. Like it's something that you rehearse over.
No matter
and
what you
over
do,
and
it
over.
is always a risk. But
Yes, but when you literally know every single move on the route, like the back of your hand, and
Did
every
he?
single
Did
grip.
he though?
he did it for
so he's done this route before,
Yeah.
Yes.
many times.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a professional.
So he's done the same route.
Yes, like thousands of times.
When they filmed it, that was the first time he did. Then he
That was the first time he free soloed it, but you can do it with actual protection, like a
So
harness.
he's done it before with protection,
Yeah.
and then he came back and did it without protection,
Yes.
and they filmed it.
exactly.
Okay, so that's different then.
Why?
Because he already knows the
Just because you
path,
know
he
the
knows
route
the,
doesn't
he
make
knows,
it any
better.
it's no,
It doesn't make
so
it
he
no matter
doesn't
what.
have any fear. It's not in his mind that, oh my goodness, I could mess up. He already knows what he
That's
has
the thing though, that's not true because the first time he attempted it, he bugged out. He got scared on the slabs.
So then he doesn't have whatever.
He
What were we
he
saying?
has a deficiency in his fear hormone, but that doesn't rule him. I'm
Like-
saying
like
that
you
he still
said-
feels the fear, but he doesn't let it overcome him, and he feels it at a much less like active rate
So
than
then
other
why
people.
did he bug out the first time?
Because
I mean,
he
it's
didn't
his
feel
first
good about
time.
it.
It's your
It's
first
still your
time.
life.
First time.
Like doing.
But
it.
if you really don't feel, if you don't feel the fear, why did he bug out the first time?
No,
he
it's not
does
that
feel
he
the fear.
doesn't
It's just
feel the
not as
fear.
high as everybody else.
Yeah. So
He's-
like,
So it's
You know-
to a certain extent.
yeah,
Yes.
you know the fear that me and you have, like of, like
Snakes.
yeah, let's say snakes. Let's say
Let's
snakes.
take the Kenyan fear. Snakes.
Yeah, snakes. So let's take the fear of like snakes that we naturally have.
Yeah.
He still feels the fear, but then he still does.
So it's not a deficiency.
So
it's
it's
mind
less-
over matter. He's
No, it's not
learned
mind
how
over
to
matter.
come over it.
Because when you see something that scares you, there's a chemical that's released into your body. Okay? And now he doesn't have as much of it as you do. So he still feels the fear,
But
he
he's
doesn't
over-
feel it to
he's
the
able to
same
overcome
degree
it.
as you do. Yeah, because it's
So
less.
then why did he bug out?
Because
Bug
he
out.
didn't feel good about it. There's so many conditions that happen when you rock climb. There can be too much wind. The rock can be wet. Your shoes could be.
So it's not about bugging out. It's about
Besides,
being, hey,
also-
the wind is too
also
much.
he could- he
the
could
rock is
have
too much.
slipped.
I need
He
to
could
go a
have
different
slipped.
way.
Maybe. I don't know. I've not watched it, but he could have slipped.
Well, you
Maybe.
watch it, then you
If
Yeah.
you
I
watch
will watch,
it,
yeah, I
the
will
question's
watch it.
gonna
I
be
will
you
watch
have
it.
to
But
say that.
at the same time, the movie is not going to be an accurate representation of what actually happened.
What do you mean?
Why?
It's not. Because
Why?
it's a movie.
It's not a movie.
It's a
It's a documentary.
It's a
So, like,
documentary.
yeah, they took the video as he was doing it.
Yeah,
So
it was-
as he was going.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's why. Oh, now, okay.
Now
she
we're
gets
caught
it.
up.
Now she gets it.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that was a good podcast. But okay, this is just me being me.
Yeah.
But okay, every time I talk to somebody who's older, there's something they always tell me, right? Like people who are like 30 and above. Oh, I miss the 90s. Oh, and I'm like, well, I know you miss the 90s, but like, I mean, this is a pretty good time to be alive, right? I was looking today, just like for fun, at stuff from the 90s, and you know, maybe all of us are pretty fashionable. You guys can tell me. I don't understand the idea of bell bottoms.
Oh, what?
There's
Like
never.
bottom
They
line.
dragged into the pools,
You know
the
who
water.
bell bottoms are? Do you like them?
I don't care. I won't wear them. I just don't care.
Like I was looking at 90s stuff. I know the afros; those are pretty cool.
Afros are always cool.
Wait,
I always
the
think that
afros
they're
were
sexy.
70s.
But the bell bottoms, they always, the heel, they drug in the pools of water. And they would soak all the way up your leg.
All the Afro ladies out there, please hit my ear.
Okay.
Wow.
Before we go, what's like a trend in the 90s that you wish you could bring now?
Afros for sure.
Afros. I think the 90s music.
I agree, the 90s music.
No, I disagree with that one.
90s music was
Yeah.
like.
No,
Destiny's Child,
no.
Suave. No, wait, SWU. Yeah, them.
Man knows some
The fact that you know all this is very impressive, but no, do not bring them back.
So many.
Yeah, they were great.
I think
Yes.
I know like there are some things that I wouldn't bring back from the 90s. Like what? Tramp stamps. What's
Yes,
What's
ratchet.
that?
No.
It's like
Ra-
the tattoo at
The tattoo
bottom.
right
On the
above
very
your-
back of your.
The lower back.
What about
Yeah.
sagging
those.
like clothes?
No.
It's still a.
I mean,
it's still a
it's
trend
already
though.
still here.
What about cause like I feel like I realize like fashion is like a cycle. Like
True,
something
to
that happened in the
some
60s
degree.
can also come back to happen like now and then
Yeah,
what-
like now we're going back into baggy clothes. Like that's the
Baggy
trend.
clothes.
I do like baggy clothes.
I've
Yeah.
seen the person that I don't get is Justin Bieber. He wears baggy clothes all the time.
His are a little. It's weird because he'll have like baggy pants and then
And
have
then-
like a super tight
Yeah, I'm always like,
like tank top and like Balenciaga like half jacket
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, fashion just I don't know, but yeah, so I will just think about that. But you know, in general, have you? Oh, before you guys go, I'm going to recommend a TV show that has, to me, is like fashionable. It's called Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that show, like the way people dress and they walk and they talk and the like their life. Oh, you guys need to watch
Peaky
it.
Blinders is a great show. It's
but
everything.
yeah. Anyway, so we've talked enough, and I think we have had a pretty good conversation. And thank you guys. Will, David, thank you. Isaiah. Hey, CNN. Which one do you want
CNN,
to watch?
yeah. CNN, Good Morning
CNN.
America.
Yes.
all
Good Morning
of them.
America.
Y'all better hit his DMs. you
Okay,
know?
okay, Isaiah. Specifically, which one do you want to work for?
I would definitely love to work. Oh my gosh, so many choices.
No, pick one. This is your moment to shine.
But to be honest, like I really, if I would like really going to like work hard for it, I would have to say NBC News.
NBC News.
NBC News.
NBC News. Hey, NBC
NBC.
News.
Hit him up.
Hit him
He's
up.
got the voice
Hey,
for
let me
it.
know.
Isaiah Custodio.
No.
Isaiah Custodio. Catch him before somebody else takes him.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
He's gonna start a podcast, and then you're not gonna be
Someone's
able to.
gonna take him.
Yeah, but thank
Be
you
the
so much,
first.
Renee. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
so much. This was awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was interesting because there was a lot of noise. It's really hot. But we
getting
had
bitten by
yeah.
mosquitoes.
Or
I'm
it
getting
means your
bitten
blood
by-
is sweet.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, thank you so much. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to plug. I'm gonna show you the video that Isaiah did.
Oh yeah.
That's that NBC SN News or NBC News. You can actually see. And then please check out my show on Fireside. I'm going to plug it in there, and then I'll put everyone's or whoever wishes for their accounts to be reached down there. For NBC News, for Isaiah down there too. And I think all of us are on Instagram, so you can find us if you want to. This guy is a rock climbing guru. I am just me. David is a fitness guy. Isaiah is a news guy, and Renee
It's just me.
is Renee.
It's just Renee.
It's just Renee.
So yeah, whatever.
The
you-
one and
yeah.
only.
All you guys out there, hit her DM.
Yeah, oh, for sure. You but don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Tell her that David sent you.
And then I also am releasing some merch soon for my podcast. So
Some merch.
yeah, some
Wow.
t-shirts, some hoodies. So if you're saving up some summer and you have like extra change, just keep it on the side. Cause
Throw it his way.
yeah, we have some stuff going on. But I hope to have another episode soon and see you soon. Peace.
See you guys.
Go.
Hey everyone, this is Isaiah Custodio, and we're just gonna go through some, amazing snakes and turtles. So right over here, this is called a turtle. If you didn't know that, yeah, it's just a turtle right there. And over here, there's some more turtles. If you did not know. This is great over here. Right over here is a fish. If you didn't know that either. All right, that's it for now, boys. I'll see you later.